Rick.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing a great day, having a great day so far. In terms of crypto, we are going to be diving into what has happened earlier today. There seems to be a little bit of a movement, trying to break below 29K, but it didn't seem like it was successful for the sellers. So I'm going to be taking a look into the charts and seeing what it's really going on. I will be talking about why the bulls are running out of time for this move. I'm going to be talking to the charts and seeing why the bulls are running out of time for this chart for Bitcoin, and what the next levels are if this move doesn't happen, right? So before we begin today, if you guys are already, if you guys don't already have a Webull account, but want to get some free stocks, you guys can use my referral link down below. There's still giveaway free stocks valued from $3,000 to $3,000. Terms and conditions do apply. I have used Webull in the past as a beginner's exchange. And I like using them as an exchange to trade both crypto and US stocks. But with any exchange, I would not put all my money into one exchange. I would personally spread my money around into different exchanges in case one does go down, as we have seen exchanges go down in the past year, right? So that is something I would suggest. But if you guys do use my referral link down below, I will also get a referral bonus. So that directly supports my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Now, lastly, none of what I'm saying in here is financial advice, and it's purely my opinion only. I am not an elite trader of any sort, even though I am a profitable trader who managed to not give most of my profits back in the bear market last year, but I am looking to crush it in the next bull market. And if you guys feel the same way, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and let's take a look into the charts and see what's happening. Let's take a look into Bitcoin real quick. Okay. Bitcoin is still the driver, as I've been saying. It has been the driver, and in my opinion, it is the driver for most of the crypto markets. And currently, since yesterday, Bitcoin price action did come down to about 28.9. Okay, earlier today, currently sitting about 29.1. Now, this level is significant because, as I've been pointing out, there has been a double bottom that has formed here at this 29K level area, right? Now, if the price action actually gets a daily candle close below this 29K area here, right? A daily candle close would invalidate this double bottom pattern, as we can see here, right? This pretty long double bottom pattern with bullish divergence. If price action gets a daily candle close below 29K, this area, 29K area, then we're probably looking at something else, and that this double bottom pattern did not play out. However, right now it still looks like it is in play, but it is running out of time. So since yesterday, price action has actually broken down below that 6-hour double bottom pattern I have talked about, right? Yesterday it was here. This double bottom I talked about yesterday. Price action looked like it was holding up yesterday. However, when it came down to the 6-hour 50 SMA, which is the gray line, it did break below it. Now, what I'm looking at is a falling wedge pattern again on this daily time frame. That's basically what you have to do. If price action does break a certain pattern, then you have to rechart what's going on, right? Because you're constantly getting data on what's being traded in the markets. And if something gets broken, you will have to rechart it. That is, that's an essential habit that you have to get used to in here, right? So that 6 hour double bottom pattern has been broken, and now I recharted what's going on, and we're seeing a smaller falling wedge pattern on this daily time frame, right? But it is part of this double bottom pattern, right? Currently, price action is holding this 29K level, and for this falling wedge pattern to play out, I mean, it basically has to play out within it. Well, it has to break out, right? Within the next 2 or 3 days, right? Because it is running out of room here. So if you guys actually chart it like this, you guys can see that it is running out of room for a break to the upside, right? If it does not break to the upside, then price action will probably be coming down to this bottom trend line here, which most likely would break this double bottom pattern. Because if it comes down to this bottom trend line here, I mean, you could get a wick down here, but you could also get a daily candle close down here as well. That would basically invalidate this double bottom pattern on this daily time frame. If you guys get what I'm saying, right? So basically, do rechart this if if something gets broken. That is a very essential skill in this market, and that's basically what I'm looking at for Bitcoin here. So if let's just take a scenario if the price action does break this daily candle, this daily double bottom pattern here, right? Then I could be looking at a double bottom on the 3-day time frame, right? The 3-day time frame, 3-day candle here is closing in about 6 hours, but it does look like there is a double bottom pattern here as well. So not gonna forecast too much into that right now. I'm paying attention to the daily time frame. There's still quite a bit of major moving averages below the price action right now, including the 3-day 50 SMA, the weekly 21 SMA, which the price action has bounced off of, right? So if the price action does go down to those levels, I do expect at least a bounce off the 3-day 50 SMA, because the price action has not came down to that level yet. Now, a bounce does not necessarily mean that there's going to be continuation. A bounce is basically where I'm expecting buyers to come in. Now, if there's enough buyers to come into the markets, then there could be continuation. But otherwise, it could just be a bounce before heading lower, right? Now, at the time of this video and basically my videos recently, I am long on the market currently on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some altcoins from earlier this year. Now, Bitcoin and Ethereum, I basically opened my positions when Bitcoin was at about 31.8, 31.9 in that zone. So I'm kind of trapped, but it has not hit my sell signal yet, and my sell signal will change as the moving averages change, and they're changing. So that's basically what I'm looking at in my opinion on this market so far. Not financial advice, of course. I do also want to bring up yesterday's chart that I talked about with the S&P 500, because with yesterday, I did talk about a possible double top pattern here on this monthly time frame, which is important because it does still have pretty strong correlation with the crypto markets, even though there are disconnects in some months. So I'm not following it as closely as I would be on like the daily or even the 3-day time frame most of the time. But on the monthly time frame, as I brought up, there is a possible double top pattern on the monthly time frame if the price action does go back to about 4,800 on the S&P 500, and I'm looking at ES1 exclamation mark because that's futures, and it is open on part of the weekends. Now, that double top pattern is scenario number one that could be bearish. However, there could also be another scenario where it could be a falling wedge pattern as well, where it looks like it's getting a lower top currently. And if we actually connect a trend line here, that could be a falling wedge pattern, the top of a falling wedge pattern, right? The bottom, if this falling wedge pattern actually does play out, then it would be a lower bottom. I'm not going to, I don't think, I usually like forecasting a bottom or connecting my trend lines with a moving average, right? So I don't see a major moving average that's currently beneath the price action where I can draw a trend line towards, right? So I think the bottom trend line, if this is a falling wedge pattern, it's kind of open at this time. It's kind of open-ended at this time. So I'm not gonna guess what the bottom is at this time, but in order for the price action to invalidate this possible falling wedge pattern, it does need to at least come up to 4,800, right? In order to completely invalidate this falling wedge pattern, in my opinion. And does need to do something else more bullish to break out of this possible double top pattern as well, right? Now let's take a look very quickly into Ethereum, which basically follows Bitcoin for the most part, right? Let's check into the daily time frame and see if this falling wedge pattern breakout still valid. So price action did break out of this falling wedge pattern. Measure move is about $2,000. Now measure moves are estimates only. It may not get there very quickly, if at all. It could surpass it. Do your Google searches on measure moves. So you guys don't take my word for it, right? So price action did break out of this Ethereum falling wedge pattern on this daily time frame. Still getting resistance from that daily 21 SMA, and then above that we have the daily 50 SMA at about almost 1900. Price action is forming some type of a double bottom here on this breakout. Possible bullish divergence. That is not uncommon to see, where price action breaks out of a falling wedge pattern and then forms a double bottom afterwards. But if it breaks this double bottom pattern, that could look bearish, at least for the short term. But we do have the daily 200 SMA that's right beneath the price action here, currently at about 1800. I would expect at least a bounce, if not continuation, off this moving average, right? Let's take a look into XRP. Okay, XRP here. Price action broke out of this falling wedge pattern. Measure move. It was 89 cents. Broke out. It looks like it is forming it's still a possible double bottom. I mean, yeah, this this daily candle here did get a lower bottom. But I mean, I guess I could rechart this. Let's see if this would fit another falling wedge pattern scenario. I think this would still fit another another falling wedge scenario better than a double bottom pattern here. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rechart this where it looked like it was a breakout, but basically it was kind of a double bottom, but now it fits more of a falling wedge scenario here. Now we're going to take a new estimate here because of the recharting. Now let's just say, for example, price action breaks out of this falling wedge pattern at this apex here, right? Basically at the end of this pattern, then we get a measure move of about 81, 82 cents in that area, right? So this is a better scenario after recharting. It is going to be a new falling wedge pattern. Now that the daily 21 SMA and the daily 50 SMA is also resistance, right? Now, if this does something else, then we're going to be updating the charts. But this looks like a better estimate of what's doing. Let's take a look into altcoins, excluding Ethereum, which I don't think is doing too much because of, well, the market's not doing too much. This could still be a breakout of this falling wedge pattern, and it's holding this top trend line here. So yeah, I don't have to recharge this yet. Measure move will be about 375 billion. Still holding this top trend line here. Daily 21, daily 50, daily 200, all basically above the price action. So I don't expect this to be a pretty smooth ride, at least in the short term. So that's basically what I'm seeing here today. My focus very much still on Bitcoin. Don't lose track of that S&P 500 monthly chart there, especially, even though it's going to take some time to play out. But not something I'll lose track of, even though I might not be following it on a daily time frame basis, unless something big happens. Right. Now that basically wraps it up for today. I hope you guys have gotten some value out of this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comments. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.